Hey, thanks for watching Sailing Queen Jane. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, thumbs up underneath there. And hope you enjoy some of the new footage I got with my brand new GoPro. Yay, that I got for my birthday. You can wish me happy birthday. I had been using a 10-year-old GoPro, which had a kind of nostalgic feel, but hopefully you'll enjoy the bright new shiny footage that I've been collecting. After our hard sail to American Samoa, we spent time in Pango Pango, where we fix things, provision our empty cupboards, fuel up before we depart for Apia in independent Samoa. The Samoas are divided between American Samoa and independent Samoa. American Samoa is an unincorporated territory of the United States, and independent Samoa, it used to be known as Western Samoa, is an island country with a parliamentary democracy. The last time we were in Samoa was 2001 with our small son. Not that much has changed. Well, the boy has changed. He's grown up and is an adult. But other than that, things are still beautiful here in Samoa. Raining out there today. The fuel dock at Pango Pango is only for small boats, and there's no diesel truck running, so Jordan has to jerry jug 120 gallons of fuel with our 2 jugs, so that's 12 trips back and forth. It was hot and dirty work. So we're at anchor. But we ended up a little close to the boat behind us. So,
Starboard side.
Yeah, behind us, like this.
Oh.
Anyway, we'll see. We might move later. But right now we had an exhausting night because we woke up at what?
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock as the boat was grinding against the big cement dock we were tied to. And we had to run new spring lines, put new fenders out. We lost a fender. It was a big to-do. That's my have to re-anchor face. We head into town to start reprovisioning because after our month at Mapia, our cupboards are really bare. We end up doing multiple trips on multiple days and riding funny little buses to get there. The cheapest way to get around American Samoa is to ride the brightly painted, independently owned buses. It's $1 or $1.50 if you're going a little farther. And they're an experience. They're definitely an interesting way to see the island. All right, it's generator repair day. Oof. And, right, the cockpit is nuts, as usual. Captain's in the hole. That's the new pipe. Crazy.
I'm gonna need some rags.
Rags coming up. wait to have our generator back. The engine is so loud, so hot.
Here, take this bag.
Are we
Done with those.
I'll leave them up here. It's blowing like 20 to 28 today. But the generator's fixed. The captain took out the starter and lubed it. It was a little stuck. Put it back in and we're back in business. We're all good. You can hear it humming quietly in the background, so much quieter than the engine. Yay! Now we go get propane filled. Taking the propane tanks to be filled. And we're waiting for a crazy little bus. We're off to do more provisioning. Vegetables at some store that has the best vegetables on this island. First we gotta lower the dinghy and then try not to get entirely soaking wet as we go to the dinghy dock. This will not be successful. Never is. Take this. Whoa, wait. Okay, we're all checked out of Samoa. Goodbye. Did cost some change. We get to pay overtime, even though it's Friday, and we're leaving tomorrow. If we're leaving tomorrow, it's Saturday, we have to pay overtime. I didn't get that. But everybody was super nice, and it was really easy. Now, should we go get lunch?
I said no to a lunch.
This has been probably the sunniest day we've been here.
It is very nice and sunny.
Well, we're all checked out. We leave tomorrow, and it's been a kind of a hectic week. The weather was crazy, a lot of rain, wind like 20 to 30 knots in the anchorage. So it sort of prevented us enjoying this place as much as we could have, just due to the weather. But the people here are so nice. Pango, Pango. The sail to Apia in independent Samoa is around 85 miles. We do it as an overnight because we need to arrive during the day. per the requirements of harbor control in APIA.
Back.
Throttle back. I'm gonna go into reverse. Let's go. Reverse. 1, 2, 3. Shaft lock in. Is the Q flag up?
Flag is flying.
Alright, I was a little seasick this trip. A little queasy. Just queasy and grumpy.
No unusual.
Wow. Beautiful, beautiful APIA. Last time we were here was 23 years ago. So long, many things have changed. We didn't go to shore yesterday because we were exhausted. We ferried check-in people back and forth. First, even before we dropped anchor, the health people turned up in a, little tinny, motorized tinny, and wanted to come on board. We're like, wait, we need to anchor. So we got them, we anchored, they clambered on board. 3 huge guys, and we chatted. They were very pleasant, filled out forms, even though we had already filled out forms before we got here. But you just gotta go with the flow with check-in process. Then we brought them back and picked up the immigration people, and that was 2 ladies and a guy, and we filled out more forms despite we had already filled them out before. We chatted. We had like drinks and snacks because we're polite hosts, and it was kind of nice. Then they took our passports, which always like freaks me out a little, and they're like, pick them up at the office tomorrow. So that's what we're gonna do. And then we collapsed in a big heap. Oh, by the way, we were doing all this check-in process in the cockpit, and it was about 88 degrees, and we both got overheated. So today we decided cockpit awning is needed for Samoa. Okay, so this is our sunshade for the cockpit. We got to put 10 poles through 3 sections, forward, middle, aft, and then it arches up over, provides great sun protection. Oh, we are in the tent of darkness. Are you happy, Captain?
I got it made in the shade.
It's kind of nice. I'll do a look-see back. Kind of arches over, doesn't rub on our sail. tank machine to get some Samoan talas, right?
Tala.
Tala.
It's like dollar with a T.
Okay. And some fruit, bananas and papaya.
Lime.
Oh, and lime.
It's very hard to put the lime in the coconut if you have no lime.
What? Why do you want to put the lime in the coconut?
I just want to mix it all together.
Why the church?
Berlin, 19,000 kilometers.